Hi guys, it's Kelly Jo. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing a book of the month reading vlog. This is the book that I chose for the month of September. It is Phantasma by Kaylie Smith, and it's like September 24th right now, so we're like towards the end of the month and I have yet to read this. I've just been so busy with things and I haven't gotten a chance to sit down and read this book, but I have been wanting to because not only does the cover look amazing, like look at that, it says September 2024, and it's amazing. I love the cover, I can't get over it. But it also just sounds really good. It's like a dark romance type of book is what I'm gathering, but it's like creepy and everything like that because it's September, we're getting towards October, so I kind of wanted a spookier, darker story to read for this month. So I'm gonna read a little bit of the synopsis, not the whole thing, but just a little bit. Phantasma only has 2 rules: stay alive and don't fall in love. When Ophelia discovers her mother brutally murdered, there is no time to grieve. She has inherited the family's fearsome magic and enormous debt. Circumstances go from dire to deadly, however, when Ophelia's sister decides to pay off the loan by entering Phantasma, a competition where contestants rarely escape alive and the victor is granted a single wish. The only way for Ophelia to save her sister is to win, but Phantasma is a cursed manor full of twisting corridors and lavish ballrooms, staffed by enticing demons and fatal temptations, and Ophelia must conquer all 9 floors to succeed, if her fears don't overtake her first. So, it's about a haunted mansion, which, number 1, that immediately intrigues me. And it sounds like our main character, Ophelia, enters this mansion and tries to win all of these different competitions, and she is trying to help her family pay off this debt, and her sister is missing. So yeah, it sounds like a very high stakes type of story, and I think the romance comes in where Ophelia meets like a guy who's in the mansion, but he's like a demon or something, and she falls in love with him. I don't know. But that's the synopsis of this book. It's like almost 500 pages. So I don't know if I will get this book finished by the end of this week, which is officially the end of September, but we will see. I will keep updating you guys throughout this week and possibly next week on my progress with this book. And yeah, I'm really excited, so let's go ahead and get this reading vlog started. Hi guys, time for an update. It's been several days, and while it's been kind of crazy over here in my life, I've been trying to also read my book, like make time for reading as well. And so I just wanted to let you know how it's going and like where I'm at in the book and if I'm liking it. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about that as well as eating my lunch because I'm on my lunch break right now. This I'm not sure if I'm gonna like. So right now, since it's officially October, yes, I am not done with my September book yet, and we're in October. But in the town where I live, they have this like big German festival type of thing, Oktoberfest or whatever it's called. I've personally never been to it, but that's going on right now today. My work, they actually bought us food from the festival, and so I'm gonna try it. I don't know if I'll like it. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary looking, not gonna lie. Apparently this is noodles and beans and dumplings. I don't know, but this is what it looks like. So yeah, the noodles look good, but I'm not really the biggest fan of beans. So anyway, I'm not sure where the dumplings are. Maybe I didn't get the dumplings. I don't know. It looks like this is just noodles and beans mixed together, which could be good, but I'm just gonna try it. I think it needs to be warmed up a little bit. I will do that. Okay, so for the book, I'm about halfway through it, and it's interesting. I don't even know where to begin. So, you know, our main character, Ophelia, goes into this haunted mansion, right, to find her sister. And she has to compete in all these different levels, like trials or games or whatever, to eventually hopefully find her sister and win like the big prize at the end. So it's very like, it reminds me a lot of the Hunger Games, honestly. So like, think of Hunger Games, but like Halloween themed, or like in a haunted mansion. That's basically kind of what it is. So yeah, there's a bunch of these contestants that come together and go into this house or mansion, and the mansion is called Phantasma. And they're all competing for one thing, and only one person will be left standing at the end and will claim this prize. And so, yeah, Ophelia, her sister, Genevieve is her name. Genevieve goes missing, and Ophelia finds out that there's a big possibility that Genevieve has entered the Phantasma games. So Ophelia goes in there to try and find her and somehow stay alive, because there's a lot of like, the haunted mansion is very like, I don't know, it reminds me like when I read about it in the book, like there's all these weird things that happen in the mansion. Like think of a haunted mansion like at a carnival, you know, like it has a lot of these weird illusions and just moving rooms and stuff like that, like secret rooms and stuff. So it's like that, but there's also like these really dangerous creatures inside of this mansion that Ophelia has to survive being attacked from. Like there's a part where she is in just the hallway in the mansion, and all of a sudden this big serpent comes out, and the serpent tries to attack her, and she tries to escape. So yeah, it's very like action packed in a way, but it's also kind of confusing just because there's a lot of like magical parts to this mansion that are kind of confusing to read about, but it's still pretty cool. And the part of it that's like romantic, like romance, isn't it? Ophelia meets this, he's like half, I don't know, I think he's like a ghost, but he's also technically like a devil or like a phantom, or I don't know what he is honestly, but he's like this ghost being that's in this mansion. And his name is Blackwell, and he is trapped in this mansion, and he doesn't know why or how he got there. And so Ophelia decides to make a deal with him. And so the deal is that while Blackwell is going to help Ophelia pass all of these games and win, in return, Ophelia is going to help him escape this mansion or figure out like why he's stuck there. So they're both kind of helping each other out. And in the meantime, they're both kind of falling in love with each other. So yeah, but Ophelia is struggling with that because she doesn't think she can trust him because, I don't know, he just is a little weird. But yeah, so it is very interesting for sure. It took me a while to kind of get into it because there's a lot of description on like the differences between the different paranormal beings that are in this mansion and whatever. So that part kind of lost me a little bit. But other than that, I am really enjoying it. So yeah, that's my update. I will let you guys know when I'm probably officially done with the book, and I'll give you my final thoughts on it. And there we go. I'm gonna continue eating my weird noodle and beans meal. Hello everyone, I am back for a final update on Phantasma by Kaylie Smith. I managed to finish this book a couple days ago. We went on a road trip this weekend, and so I was able to get a lot of reading done in the car. So yes, I did finish this book, and I think I'm going to rate it 4 stars out of 5 stars. Actually, no. 4.5 stars out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this book. I feel like it was the perfect selection for the fall season because it's creepy, it's kind of action-packed, like I said. It keeps you guessing, and it has all of the creepy, spooky elements to the story. That's perfect for fall. I will say, though, that the reason why it's not a perfect 5-star for me is because of the romance. Now, I knew going into this book that there was going to be romance, obviously, but as a person who doesn't read a lot of romance, I feel like it was kind of way over the top. Ophelia and Blackwell definitely fall in love with each other, and I just feel like some moments kind of just went on and on for too long, so that kind of ruined the book a little bit for me. But I still really liked it. The ending was good. Some of it I was predicting, but some of it also I was like, oh wow, okay, I was not expecting that. So yes, I am proud of myself though for reading this book because it is kind of chunky. It's a longer book. But yeah, I did finish it, and so yeah, I would say if you like spooky, kind of gothic, like mystery, horror type of things in a book, I think you like this. But I will say, if you don't like romance, it probably won't be the best choice for you. Because for me, I felt like it was a little bit too much, but I still really liked it. And I mean, again, the cover is just so cool. So cool. So yeah, that is my final rating for Phantasma. 4.5 out of 5 stars. I will say I do like this book better than, if I had to choose a favorite, between my August book of the month, The Wedding People. If I had to choose between that book and this book, I would probably say I like this one a little bit more just because it was more, I don't know, suspenseful in a way, and I liked that part of it. If you guys want to watch my next book of the month vlog that's coming up for October, which technically it's October already, but my next book of the month is The Wild Huntress. This is the book that I chose. I just got it on my doorstep and I'm super excited. So yeah, make sure to be on the lookout for this next book of the month. I'm really excited about it. Kind of like a mythical, magical type of fantasy book. So yeah, another fantasy book for me. I just love fantasy so much. So yeah, be on the lookout for that on my channel. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and you made it through all of my rambling. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.